Actually, I mean, I'm going to say that there is a certain amount of subjective assessment that I bring to the table out here.
Mm-hmm.
It's certainly I'm talking about it from my somewhat limited prism, limited viewpoint. And I'm going to say that yes, there has been a degree of, there's certainly been effort and a focus towards trying to put together a cohesive storage strategy around market segments. And when I say that, what I mean is storage for data centers, storage for hyperconverged, storage for managed private clouds. And in that context, have all the products that would be relevant for that particular go-to-market be brought together. So, I mean, at that point, you start to break down some of these silos. Not completely, but certainly some of it. Like, for example, you would start to take some assets from the Nimble acquisition and have that be incorporated into storage management stack for other because it is a desirable, efficient functional module that you would incorporate it in other products as well. But that doesn't go on to, but still, even with that, you have a fairly siloed point of view that is geared around individual storage devices, or at least that was the case up until 8 months back.
Okay, Vikram. I guess since now we have roughly around 15 minutes left, let's move around some other questions. So,
okay.
Yeah, so I have some technical questions on testing and then allocating engineering resources to low-cost countries. So let me ask questions first about the testing side. I guess overall, driving automation, testing automation is one of the key, I guess, initiatives that industry-leading companies are driving at the moment. And my question is, as far as I know, the testing has different types of testing, right? Such as unit integration test, which is more about the functioning test for sets of codes. And then the testing move to the system solution test and performance test, which is more on just checking, seeing the entire box as a solution and system level. So what I see the testing is actually I see testing the unit feature integration as one, and then system performance and solution test as the other. If you see those two big chunks of testing, what's the usually level of automation, like industry-wide and maybe specific to HPE as well?
So I think there is, firstly, it's desirable, generally speaking, to have as much of this testing automated as possible. That is the general trend towards within the industry. I would argue that now it is a de facto standard that as you are building your tests in whatever tool ecosystem that you are building it in, that part of the mandate that the QA teams have is to make sure that these tests are getting automated as well. Now, in my experience from HPE, in general, other organizations as well, the QA teams are generally challenged. I mean, I think there's a fair degree of automation at unit testing level because it is something that is more geared or more within the development team mandate, and because they are more development savvy, they are equipped to build that automation. Where it breaks down is, I think I'm going to say, around functional testing and further breaks down at integration testing and then solution testing, because these are